Hi guys, this is here today bringing this video about showing exactly how you can use the Creekside menu mod in the GTA Enhanced. Not just that, but showing you exactly how you can do all of this part of downloading and injecting the mod into the game. I used to have another channel, but for a while I'll be using this one right here because my other one is a little bit impossible to use right now because of some strikes that I got. But like I told you, here I'm going to be showing exactly how you can use this Creekside menu for the enhanced version, show you exactly how you can use it so easily. But before we start the video, I always like to say that if you have bought the mod from me and you're having some doubts about the mod related to anything, can be literally anything, you can always send a message through the social media that you bought and I'll be able to help you and give you the full support through there. And if you don't have the mod yet and you're looking for a mod to upgrade your account so much more easily and make it so much more fun to play inside the GTA, I really suggest you to keep on this video to see and check a little bit in the Creekside menu mod for the GTA Enhanced. But I'm not gonna extend myself too much here, so let's go to the video. So the first thing you always will need to do is to turn off your antivirus. Here I'm going to show you exactly how you can turn off the Windows security, that is the antivirus that comes originally with Windows. But of course, if you have another antivirus, you have to do two little different stuff depending on what type of antivirus you have. If you have a payful antivirus, I suggest you to search a tutorial part that can show you exactly how you can turn it off correctly and how you can do the exclusions that we will need to do later in this video correctly too. And if you have a free antivirus, I suggest you to just delete completely from your computer because we're not going to be using here, and actually it will make it impossible for you to download everything and do the steps here of this tutorial. So be sure to delete completely this antivirus from your computer. So like I said, here I'm going to show you exactly how you can turn off the Windows security, and it's actually something really simple. You're just going to come down here in this little button that shows all the hidden icons. We'll click on it and we'll search for a little shield like this one, and we'll click on it to open this page. Of course, if this little shield doesn't appear for you there's another way to find this page, that is through the search bar. You're just going to come right here and search for Windows security. That is this one right here, and we'll click on it. And the same page will appear here for you. After you open this page, you're going to come in the virus and threat protection section. We'll come in manage settings and we'll just turn off the first option, that is the real-time protection. We'll click on this little button right here. You will click on yes, and then you'll have your antivirus already off. This little message that will appear here to you, can close it and be sure you're closing it, because if you click on it, your antivirus will turn on again, and that's something we don't want, so be sure you're closing the message. Now with our antivirus already turned off, we can minimize this page because we're not going to be using the Windows security for a while, just later in this video, and we will be able to go to the actually part of downloading all of the files that are necessary for the mod. For that, you're gonna open the Discord group that you received a link. So remember that when you bought the mod, you received your activation key correctly, and you received also a link to get into this Discord group, that is the Creekside menu official Discord group. It's through this Discord group that you will be able to have access to all of the updates, all of the downloads, and of course all of the part of translation if you want to do some kind of translations. So here you'll have access to everything related to the mod. When you first enter into this group, probably you had a section where you had to activate your key. So it's a really section where you had to put your key, choose a username that you like, and also choose a password that you like to actually be able to activate your key and open this section right here, that is the download section. So first be sure you're activating your key correctly to then be able to use this download section right here. To download this file actually is really simple, so you're just gonna come here into this download section that appeared for you after you activated your key correctly, and we'll click in this little button right here in this loader Creek file right here. So click on this button, you will click in keep downloading, and then you're going to do the shortcut of Ctrl+J to open your download history right here, so you can have access to the file that you just downloaded. The first time that you download, you will see that a Chrome will lock this file because it thinks that is a dangerous file. It's just a safety stuff, even though this file is not dangerous. It's just because the Chrome doesn't recognize what this file could be. But to resolve this, it's really easy. You're just gonna click in these three little buttons right here. You will click in the second option that probably says for you to keep downloading this dangerous file. You will click again and keep downloading this dangerous file, and then you will be able to actually download everything correctly. After you've done this, you can restore down this page a little. You can close here the Creekside Discord because we're not going to be using anymore, and you will take this little file of the loader Creek and put in your desktop. This because it will make it easier to do the next steps of this tutorial, so be sure you're getting this file and putting in your desktop. Then we can close this download history page because we're not going to be using anymore, and we just need this loader Creek here in our desktop. Now it's really easy. You're just going to click with the right button on top of this loader Creek file, and you will click in extract here. After you click in extract here, you will see that you have another loader Creek file. That is the actual loader of the mod. So this other loader Creek file here, you can delete it because we're not going to be using anymore. And to don't make any type of confusion, be sure you're deleting it to be only with this loader Creek right here. After you've done this, you can click twice on top of it because we need to first open this loader Creek. The first time that you try to open will appear this little page right here saying that it's a malicious file, but it's the same stuff. It's just because it doesn't recognize where this file comes from. So to resolve this, it's also really simple. Just click in more info and click in run anyway. After you click in run anyway, this message will appear to you. Just click on yes to open the loader Creek right here. After you open your Creek loader, this message will appear right here saying that you need to choose in which type of the GTA you will be injecting the mod. If it's a legacy version or enhanced version. Since here I'm showing you exactly how you can do all of this part of downloading the files and injecting mod in the enhanced version of GTA, I'm going to select number 2. But be sure you're selecting the correct version of the mod that you have. So if you only have the legacy version of Creekside, be sure you're selecting only number 2, and if you have only the enhanced version, be sure you're only selecting number 2. So here I'm going to select number 2. And here he will ask basically to put your username and the password. I'm going to put my username and password right here and log in successfully. 1 second. After you put your username and your password correctly, it will appear a message saying that you logged in successfully. And this also message will appear right here. That's basically saying that the Creek loader is checking all of the updates that the mod has and is downloading all of the files that are needed for you to use the mod inside the game. Basically here you will need to wait. It doesn't take too much time to finish downloading everything, so you just need to wait till it downloads everything, and you will know when appears a message saying that it's waiting for it to open your GTA. So I'm going to wait here till mine download everything, and when downloads everything I come back. Okay, mine downloaded everything, and as you can see, it appeared the message of saying that it's waiting for me to open my GTA 5. But before we actually open our GTA 5 and start using the mod, we need to do 2 little things first. The first one is to do all the exclusions related to this mod, and the second one is to turn off our beta UI. But I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this both stuffs here. So you can just minimize for a while the Creek loader while we do all of this stuff. So starting for the part of actually doing the exclusions. For that, you're going to come back here in the Windows security page. You're going to come back in the virus and threat protection section. And you will also come back to the part of manage settings. But this time, you're going to come down here till you see the option that says exclusions. You're going to click in add or remove an exclusion. Click in yes, and here we will need to do 3 exclusions. 2 exclusions for 2 types of folders and 1 for 1 file. So to do it, it's really easy. You're going to click in add an exclusions. First, we're going to start doing the exclusions for the file, so you will click in file. And you will select your desktop to make it easier for us to find everything and find the file that we need to do the exclusion. The file we need to do the exclusions is this one right here, that is the loader Creek, so you will click on it and we'll click in open. Right now we have the first exclusions done. Now we need to do the 2 little other ones. So we're going to click in add an exclusions, click right now in folder. The first folder that you will need to do the exclusions is the Creekside. So you will click and select the Creekside and we'll click in select folder. Now we will do the same process again. We'll click in add an exclusions, click in folder. And right now the other folder that we need to select is the Creek loader. So select the Creek loader, click in select folder. And right now we are with all the exclusions done. So we can close the Windows security page because we're not going to be using anymore. Right now we need to turn off our beta Y. To turn off our beta Y, it's really easy. You're just going to open your Rockstar Game Launcher normally and will log in your account normally. But be sure you're logging in the correct account that you usually use to make sure you're turning off the beta Y from the correct account. So I'm going to enter in mine here, and when I enter, I come back to show you exactly how you can turn off your beta Y correctly. Okay, I already entered here in my account. So to turn off your beta Y, it's really easy. You're just gonna come in this last section right here that says settings, and we'll come in this option right here that says beta Y. As usual, your beta Y option will come with this little square yellow like this. That means that basically your beta Y is on. To turn it off, it's really easy. You just click on this little square till appears gray like this, and this means that basically your beta Y right now is off. So you can close your Rockstar Game Launcher because we did everything that we should to be able to inject the mod into the game and use the mod into the game. So right now we can actually go to this part to inject the mod into the game, and for that you're going to come back here and open your Creek loader. As you can see, I didn't close mine like I told you to just minimize for a while, and we will literally obey this message that it is saying right here, waiting for it to open your GTA 5. So you're just gonna open your GTA 5 as normal as you would do any other time. I'm going to open here mine through App Games because it's the platform that I'm used to, but of course you can open through the one that you prefer. If it's Steam, Rockstar, or even the App Games too, just open normally from the one that you are used to opening. So I'm going to open my game here, and when I open my game I come back to show you exactly how you can use the mod inside the game. Okay, my game is starting right here. As you can see, it's literally in the beginning part, and right now you don't need to do anything. You just need to wait till the mod inject itself inside the game. You can check if your mod injected correctly and you are already able to use inside the game clicking on the key insert of your keyboard. As you can see, I clicked on insert and the mod already opened here with all of the sections that it has and all of the options. But of course here first I'm going to enter in a random session so I can show you exactly how you can use the mod and give you a quick tour of all of the options and sections that it has. But as you can see, it's really easy to use and inject the mod. You don't need to do anything than just open the Creek loader, because you will open the Creek loader, open the game normally, and you will already be able to use the mod inside the game because the mod inject itself automatically into the game, so you don't need to do literally anything. Like I said, I'm going to open here in a random session so I can show you exactly the options that the mod has and literally giving you a quick tour. So I'm going to enter here in a random session, and when I enter I come back. Okay, I already entered here in a random session, as you can see. And like I told you before, to open the mod and be able to use all of the options, you can click on the key insert of your keyboard and you already will be able to use everything. So I'm going to start giving you a quick tour right here, starting by the section that says online. Here in the section that says online is basically everything related to the online session that you are right now and all of the players that are in the same session as you. So for example, if you are in an online sessions, here will appear all of the players that are in the same session as you. And of course you can do another stuff. For example, add a friend, teleport to a certain player, kill a certain player too. You can do more stuff, for example, spectate, water loop. Here also there's some options, for example, no kill, CEO kill. So basically here it doesn't have too much options, but basically here in the part of online is everything related to the own session that you are right now and the players that are in the same session as you. Part of self is basically everything related to your character that you are using. So for example, here there are some options related to being in God mode, being never wanted by the police. If you want to be in no clip, that basically you start flying and going faster to places. Or if you want to be off the radar, if you want to be invisible, as you can see. There's also some parts of movements right here that you can basically change how your character moves. For example, you can jump really high, you can run super fast, you can get maximum life too right here. Here also there are some type of options related to animations that you can do. For example, some animations, some walk styles, and anything related to the movements that your character can do. part of weapons is basically everything related to weapons. So here, for example, there's the option of give all weapons that I can show you exactly how you can use right here. If you close your mod, you can open this part of weapons. You can see that I don't have literally any weapon. I just have some right here, but not too much. If I open the mod again and click in give all weapons, come back right here in the part of weapons, as you can see, I have here basically every weapon that you can get inside the game. So this part of give all weapons, you can get all of the weapons that the mod can offer to you and that the game has. Also here in the part of weapons, there are some options related to changing the ammo or changing the weapon, making some changes in any way. For example, you can have some rapid fire or infinite ammo. Not just that, but of course you can have some extra options right here. For example, transforming your weapon in a gravity gun or a delay gun or a teleport gun. For example, if I click in teleport gun and take a gun right here, let me get one. Gonna get this one. Every time that I shoot at some place, I'm going to be teleported. So basically you can change some stuff in the part of the ammo and some part of the weapons. Let me just take out here this weapon from my hand, because if I keep on my hand, I will be shooting at everyone. Part of recovery, and the best one I think, is literally everything related to upgrading your account. So here in the part of recovery, for example, there's the part of RP correction that is basically to change your rank and your level. So here, for example, there are some kind of levels that you can choose till 1,000, but of course you can choose a certain level right here just writing on it. But of course I always recommend to put a level between 200 and 400, because it's a safe level that you can literally unblock everything and the Rockstar won't detect you. But if you want, you can put any type of level here that you want basically, and change clicking in apply and changing sessions. Here also in the part of recovery, there's also the part of unlocks that basically you have an option of unlock everything. So if you click unlock all, you can see that you will start unlocking basically everything. So it's really easy and you don't need to do anything else. You just click in unlock all and everything will be unlocked for you. Also here there's the part of stats editor that basically you can change some type of statistics of your account. So you can change the money jobs, you can change the amount of kills that you have, the amount of races that you want. So there's a lot of statistics here that you can change to make your upgrade of account so much better. Of course, there's the part of recovery options, that is basically the part of earning money. So for example, here there's also 2 money loops that you can use, that basically you click on the option and you will keep earning money in a loop. So the first one that we have is the money loop of 750k, that basically if I click on it, as you can see, I will keep earning here 750k in a loop. There is also the money loop of 500k, that if I click on it, it happens the same stuff. You will be earning money in a loop automatically, so you don't need to do anything else than just click on the button. Also here in the part of recovery, there's the part of custom outfits, that basically you can change the outfit that you want to use. And here to change your outfit, it's actually really easy. You're just gonna select here the one that you prefer. Let me select the one that I like. I'm going to choose this black and white female right here. To use, you just click on it and it will change automatically here for you, as you can see. Of course, here you can use any type of outfit that you want, and also these outfits you can save to use later when you are not using the mod. Here also you can create a new outfit if you want by changing this stuff from your character by number. So you can come here in the part of mask, put number 1, 2 or 3, and you can create a new outfit for you to use. Next part we have is the part of vehicles. Like the name says, is everything related to the vehicles. So you can spawn new vehicles here for you. You can do some changes too. And to spawn vehicles, it's actually really simple. Just let me go to this street so I can show you. So to spawn vehicle, you're just gonna choose the class that you want. For example, I want to choose this class. There's one that I always like to choose. There's the class sport. Let me just find here. You can choose the class, and after you choose the class, you can choose the car that you want. There's also one that I always like to use, that is this Banshee right here. So to use, you can just click on the option that you want and the car will be spawned automatically for you. Just let me take off this radar because I don't like the music of it and just keep me annoying. Also, there are some other vehicles right here that are from the mod, and all these vehicles you also can save them and use later when you're not using the mod anymore. Here also there are some other options related to the vehicle that you can do. So for example, you can make it auto fix, so every time that you literally hit on something, it will fix automatically for you. You can put your car in God mode or drift fly with it. You can drift with it. You can make it invisible. So literally there's a lot of options right here. You can put some random paint. You can make the maximum upgrade of it. So literally you can do a lot of stuff using this option right here. You can shut all doors, open all doors, fix vehicle, and literally there's a lot of cars here that you can spawn to use inside the game. The last section that we have is the part of settings, but basically here in this part of settings there's only one option, that is the part of translations. But here, of course, if you're watching this video in English, I suppose that you won't be able to use this part because there's only the translation to Portuguese. So there's only the Portuguese version of Creekside and only the English version of Creekside. So imagine if you're literally watching this video in English, you will only use the English version of Creekside. So basically I already showed you everything that I should in this video. That was giving a quick update about how you can actually do all of this part of downloading all of the files and injecting the mod into the game correctly so you can use the mod correctly inside the game. I also gave you a quick tour showing exactly the options that this mod has to offer, and as you can see there's a lot of options right here, principally when it comes to the part of upgrading your account. So it's a really complete mod that you can use easily inside the game because it's really easy to not just inject but use inside the game. You literally use by just clicking on buttons in any way. But since I already showed you everything that I showed in this video, that was literally all this part, I'm going to be ending this video right here. Just before I end this video, I always like to say that if you have bought the mod from me and you are having some doubts related to this part of downloading, injecting, or if you're having any doubts in general, you can always call me, send me a message through where you bought it. I'll be able to help you and give you the full support through there. Don't try to call anyone else because probably the other person, the other seller, won't give you the support that you need. So be sure you're calling me to give you the support that you need if you bought from me. But of course, if you don't have any mod yet and you're looking for a mod to upgrade your account so easily, the Creekside menu is a really good mod and I recommend too much for this part. So if you got interested in buying this mod for you, I recommend you to send me a message through one of the social medias here below in the description of this video, and I'll be able to help you there and answer all of your doubts through there and help you buy through there too. Not just that, but if you're sure that you want to buy, you can also buy through the website that is also in the description of this video, and you will have all the support with me too. But since I already showed everything that I should in this video and told everything that I should, I'm going to be ending this video right here. I really would like to wish you a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night, and bye bye!